Elizabeth Ethel Cordelia Midford is the best girl, and everyone who says otherwise is wrong and has bad taste. I've seen so much hate towards Lizzie, and I just couldn't stand it anymore, so here is a video solely made to appreciate her. Because yeah, I know it is a popular thing to hate on the girlies from shonen anime. Especially when a yaoi ship is the most popular ship in the series, and to be fair, Lizzie is definitely on the more annoying and high-pitched side. Honestly though, I would be lying if I said I didn't dislike her at first. At a certain point, I did also think that she was kind of a dick. But honestly, the more I thought about it while making this video, I actually think that she is an appropriate amount of annoying, and there is enough redeeming qualities in her that cancels out her annoyingness. Also, like, girls, please, you can just like a pairing without completely hating another character that could get in the way of said pairing. I think that's actually very stupid, and it does a huge disservice, but it's a huge but. I would be dishonest if I were to claim that people did not have valid reasons to dislike her. And the main one I can think of is in chapter 2, Lizzie got upset that Ciel was wearing his own family ring instead of the ring that she picked for him, and destroyed the ring, which, regardless of the fact that Ciel said that it didn't bother him, look, this bitch is at tsundere. Are you really going to take his word for it? This was actually the reason I initially disliked Lizzie for some time though, but eventually she grew on me. It was Book of the Atlantic that did it for me, really. People dismiss her arc as a inconsistent character change and or whatever, insisting that she became a tomboy. But the reason they really say it is because the girl fences, which is super ironic when considering that her literal character arc is about how she shied away from fencing because her dead fiance told her that fencing makes her less feminine. As far as I'm concerned, her character has been perfectly consistent. It's just that this is the first time that she actually has a character arc of her own, as opposed to just being Ciel's fiance. And it took her being about to get mauled by zombies to embrace the thing that she always wanted to do. Anyway, sorry for this side tangent. It was just something that I've been seeing far too much, and I just needed to say something about that too. But speaking of the dead fiancé, another reason why people don't like Lizzie is the fact that she got upset that her fiancé for the last 3 years wasn't actually her fiancé. I don't know about you, but I think that she has every right to be upset about that. Like, you can talk about how she was a dick towards Ciel all you want, but I think that it is warranted for the way he pretty much lied to her for 3 whole years. And I know that there are some people in the comments who are gonna be like, but Safa, he did that because he thought no one would care for him if he didn't cosplay his dead twin. And to that I have to say, I know. In fact, Lizzie literally figured it out herself and bursted into tears. But also, whatever reason Ciel has to commit identity theft is irrelevant to how Lizzie feels. She cannot read his mind. And as far as she's concerned, she was lied to. The Ciel lore upsets me as much as the next person does. Like, No matter how many times I read it, I cry. But like, again, what does Lizzie have to do with it? She just was forced into this weird love hexagon going on. Because for some reason everyone is just out to get Ciel. Honestly, just let her settle for Cielinde at this point. She deserves better than any of the Ciels. I stand by this. But anyway. I suppose we'll have to see how it goes. Which will probably take a while, considering that now we're dealing with Sebastian's relationship drama for a change. Which, expect a video about that as well. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you like, if you like it, please drop a like and subscribe to this channel. Maybe comment your thoughts or insult me. I don't care. And maybe check out my shop on Ko-fi. I've been dabbling into keychains lately, and it will be really nice if you at least had a look. Upon editing, my dumbass realized that I forgot to mention something very important as well. But it is that I also have a 10% discount going on this summer. Use code HOTYAOISUMMER10 at checkout for 10% discount on like any of my products. Bye.